right, hi. I'm Dr. Vandervliet, Family Wellness Chiropractor in Reseda, and today we're doing a demonstration about our foam roll exercises that we use in between adjustments, chiropractic sessions. And I've got Becca here who's going to help to demonstrate some of the exercises, give a little routine that you can do at home. And so first, before we get started, I wanted to just kind of show that there are two types of foam rolls: the smooth white foam roll, and then the grid, which has a much stronger response to the muscles and will definitely give a deeper foam roll experience. We recommend that this be used, but for some patients to start off with this is okay. With some patients, what we will do is we'll get them the grid, and you can actually put a towel on top. Softens the amount of impact. But once you get used to it, the grid is really effective in relaxing the muscles, which is the goal of the foam roll. So Becca's going to go ahead and show us some of the exercise routine that she does for the foam roll.
So I foam roll every single morning, about 20 to 30 minutes when I first wake up. I started with something like this and then gradually got something with a little bit more grooves in it from Dr. V. And so this is my saving grace. I do this every single morning, especially when I wake up. I do a lot of exercise. I'm very tight. So the first thing I do when I jump on my foam roll is I just roll out my spine like so, and I do this maybe 20 to 30 times in a little routine, and this normally helps just loosen up my back from some of the exercises that I do throughout the week. It just helps loosen up the muscles. Then I move to focusing on this targeted area right here where I get really tight. From our adjustments, it's sometimes my hips are a little bit off. So what I normally do to target this area is I cross my foot, and then whichever side of my glute I'm focusing on to try and loosen up, I lean to that side.
Right. Patients sometimes have very tight, what we call piriformis or glutes. And this is a great exercise that helps with the chiropractic adjustments. So we ask patients to do this at home.
And doing this has actually helped get that subluxation when I do get my adjustments, just because the muscle gets so tight. We used to never get it. Now we get it almost every single time.
Exactly.
Which
so
is
it
fantastic.
really helps to clear the top layer, which is the muscles. And once the muscles are relaxed, it makes it a much easier job for the chiropractor to adjust the spine and affect the nervous system.
And then another exercise that I love to do, and this also helps with my core. Sometimes I'll even, get a little bit of sweat in. And this has helped a lot with my obliques, is that I foam roll on my calves. And that's because I do a lot of horseback riding. My calves get really tight. So this is something that I do in my daily routine. It just kind of helps loosen my calves and my body. And I do this about 20, 30 times. And that really helps with some strength training also. And I do both sides.
Awesome.
And I also get my hip flexor, which gets pretty tight. And I foam roll this way on the side. And that's helped quite a bit in our adjustments too.
Awesome.
And then the last one that I do, which is probably my favorite, and this has actually gotten a lot easier for me, because at first with the grooves, it was a little uncomfortable, but now I've gotten to the point where I actually love it. And when I do this, I can feel the muscle relax and the blood flow down to my toes. Is I get really tight in the hip flexor and inner thigh area. So whichever thigh muscle I want to work on, I put the foam roll underneath it. I straighten out my other leg, and I just roll my thigh out. And that helps with a lot of the horseback riding and jiu-jitsu that I do. That's been key. for me.
So one thing I was going to say is that Becca's obviously showing you some advanced exercises, but for most patients, when you first get started, just getting on there, just starting to use it, getting the feel of what that pressure of your body weight on top of the foam roll, you will gain the experience and you'll gain the knowledge of how to do these exercises. But we wanted to give you some ideas of a basic workout, maybe some of the advanced stuff. But the key is just to get started and start doing it, because you will get better at it, and you will definitely see the results of doing it on an ongoing basis. And Becca does it in between adjustments, and for most patients, I see them maybe once or twice a month. So there's a lot of times that you need to do things outside the office, and that's the critical thing, is to be consistent with this. Like Becca says, just finding a time during the course of your day, maybe at work, before, when you first get up, like she does. I use it in the morning myself, before I go golfing, before I start seeing patients. It's a habit. It's like if you thought of brushing your teeth, you're going to brush your teeth every single day. You want to try to foam roll every single day, and doing that for a while will be a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get it, you will see the difference, and it's really, really helpful for patients' health and the tone of the muscles, and like Becca said, also the adjustments go much easier for us to get them. So with that, I just want to thank you for listening to the entire video. Now it's up to you. Get yourself a foam roll. We have those at the office here. You can go online. Most sporting goods online, you can certainly find them very easily. Let's start using it, and we'll see you at the office. Thanks.